Before I moved to California, I lived on my dad's ranch in Colorado, right in the middle of nowhere. It was vast and beautiful, but it had its own share of peculiarities. You know, just like that old cartoon, Courage, the Cowardly Dog said, strange things happen in the middle of nowhere. Living in a rural setting can be peaceful, but it can also be quite boring. And that's not all. We had our fair share of unwelcome visitors. My dad owned not one, not two, but 3 different guns. He had to because there had been numerous incidents of trespassing. Let me take you back to a hot June night. My parents were away on vacation, and my little brother was out. It was just me at home. The night was so warm that I had all the windows open. I was watching TV in the living room when something extraordinary happened. The motion-sensing patio light suddenly illuminated the darkness outside. It was a clear indication of significant movement. I thought it might be my little brother returning home, but when I looked out, there was no one. Then came the knocking at the front door. Our door had a peephole. For a reason, we needed to see who was there before opening the door. But when I peered through it, there was no one. I was still hoping it was a harmless prank. But then it escalated. The knocking moved to the living room window. 2 voices, one deep and male, the other high-pitched and female chanted. My heart was racing. I wanted it to be my brother and his girlfriend, playing a prank. Anything but the alternative. The banging on the window continued, and it moved to the dining room. I hadn't shut the blinds there, and from my angle, I saw 2 figures, but their faces were obscured. I had to act. I rushed upstairs to my dad's room, knowing where he kept his gun. I loaded the rifle and returned to the dining room window, but they were gone. With the loaded gun, I decided it was time to confront the situation head-on. Stepping outside, I did a quick lap around the house, checking on the cattle. I was ready to use the gun if necessary. The property seemed clear, and the cattle were safe. I went back inside, checking every door before heading upstairs. Just when I thought it was over, I heard a chilling sound downstairs and outside. Someone was pounding at the front door, and a man was screaming at the top of his lungs, not saying words, just screaming. I grabbed the rifle and fired a shot into the night. The screaming and pounding stopped abruptly, and 2 sets of footsteps quickly retreated. The night fell silent, except for the crickets. The rest of the night was uneventful, and nothing like that ever happened again. It wasn't my brother and his girlfriend. It was something else. My dad was proud that I protected the property, and I couldn't be more grateful for him owning those guns. And there you have it, folks, my chilling experience from my dad's ranch in Colorado. Sometimes, reality is scarier than any horror movie. If you enjoyed this first-person adventure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more thrilling stories like this one.